What's going on, YouTube? V here. So, the funny thing about doing these Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch videos I do is I just start looking at cards. And I start putting them aside. I go, oh, that's pretty interesting. I put that aside, and I look at another card and I go, oh, that's pretty interesting. Put this aside. It's really easy to do these videos. Like, insanely easy to do these videos because I'm an insanely lazy person when it comes down to doing my YouTube content. Well, what happens is I start putting things together, and then you start making like you create your own puzzle, and you create your own answer. And I feel like in this video, it's basically one of those things. Like, I'm sitting here looking at like a bunch of OTs and a bunch of Ghost Rares. One in particular was Shooting Star Dragon. And I'm looking at these cards, and I'm going, you know, Ghost Rares have good value, but they always have like a roller coaster ride in value. They'll go really high at one point because they're really sorted out, and then they'll go low. And then they'll go higher again, even higher than they went previously, and then go back down low because everyone's like, screw it, I don't want to buy Ghost Rares, it's too expensive, and it goes low. Ultis don't have that issue, and in this video I'm going to show you more about Ultis and some other cards as well, some meta cards, all that stuff as well. But looking at Ghost Rare like Shooting Star Dragon, market price is $51, and it's 42, 43 over here, and then once again, it's 75. You know what I'm saying? Like it was 75 for a while, and every Yu-Gi-Oh player everyone just basically agreed, I'm not paying $75 fucking for a Shooting Star Dragon, in which the Ghost Ray gets easily scratched up because Ghost Rays always had that issue. I think as time went on, it got worse with the issue, but then you see the prices start going back down. Okay, well, $43. Okay, well, you do $42.99. And the price of Ghost Rares will continue going down, and then we're going to come through another time in which everyone's going to want Ghost Rares again, just cuz. Or maybe there's a new support for a new set of an older archetype that has Ghost Rares, and we're going to see it going higher again. 75 is going to be the new 43 and 42. It's going to be it. It's going to happen, because Ghost Rares are going to be harder to find, and the rush is going to happen again with Ghost Rares, and we'll see its prices going up. Ultis, they just go up and they stay up. They just go up and they don't go down. Looking at a card like El Shadow Construct Ultimate Rare, for a while its ulti was like $10 to $12. I remember when I first started doing my market watch, one of the first ultis I was talking about was El Shadow Construct. It was a card I was like, you know what, guys? It's a $10 to $12 Ultimate Rare. I know it's currently banned, but there's always a chance. I say snag one. Just get one. You watch a video, like I specifically said, grab one. Market price trying to be about 28, but look at the price trends. It's just up another staircase. Unlimiteds are 33, so it's higher already than the market price. Looking for a first edition, they're roughly around $44. This card was like 30 ulti a month ago, 2 months ago. Banlist already passed, and the card's still maintaining its price point. Now, of course, we can always attribute this to the banlist being within 2 months. I get it, but if you look over the history of ultis, mainly cards like El Shadow Construct, it's never gone back down. It's never went back down to like a $10 or $20 price point. That's where it maintained its price point before it went back up again. So it's the weird thing. The weird thing I was thinking about while I was doing this video and setting everything up, looking at the cards. Can ultis become like Ghost Rares, in which they have a roller coaster, or do ultis do not have a roller coaster? And it's really hard because obviously you have to look at the per card setup, but you have to also look at not only just the per card, how does this card factor into Yu-Gi-Oh? Cards like El Shadow Construct is a staple. Everyone loves Shadows. Top players love Shadows. Scrubs who never played Shadows want to play Shadows because they're fun, and they've heard great stories about them. Shooting Star Dragon, not as much. And for the most part, for most of these Ghost Rares, they're not really that fun. Like, if Shadow Construct came out Ghost Rare, I think it would be a little more fun. We also might see cards like Herald Perfection that has both an ulti and a Ghost Ray, even though the Ghost Ray is from like, from some, questionable origin. There's Ghost Ray and his ulti, and the ulti somehow still has higher value than a Ghost Rare. It's just weird things like that. Looking at cards like Scrapton Dragon, another card that is up in value, market price trying to be about $8. Right now it's all hyper speculation behind this card. It did rise to something as dumb as like $31, but its price point is currently going down to $15. Looking at Scrapton Dragon, and to be honest with you, this card, scrap players play one of this card, so the fact that it was bought out and was roasted to a high price means nothing to any scrap player, because we really just play one. If you play 2 Scrapton Dragons, that's an indication of how bad you are at Yu-Gi-Oh! You always play one, that's it. You might not even go into it mostly. Another card I want to talk about real quickly, guys, is the Overdrive Teleporter. I was randomly looking at cards, and this is another card that really stuck out to me. Its market price showing to be about $3.67, lightly played, roughly about that price point. Looking for a first edition, let's see where we can find a first edition, lightly played. You're going to be looking for a while, I guess. First edition lightly played is almost about $10. Unlimited versions are less than half that. Okay. Stone Cold Serious. This is one of those cards that I don't care if you get first edition or unlimited. This is a phenomenal card. Psychics really have done nothing. Yes, there have been decks that have Psychics involved in them, but Psychics as a deck as whole, I'm talking like cards like Hush Psychic Clerics, Serene Psychic Witch, Esper Girl. These are great cards. E-Telly hopefully comes off the ban list. These are phenomenal cards. With that said, I think Konami will ultimately obviously make another push for Psychics in the future. It's going to happen. Every archetype gets their random pushes, and I think Psychics are just inevitably going to get theirs. If that was to be the case, I think Overdrive Teleporter, which only has a solo printing in Crossroads of Chaos, I think it'll be a good card. Little fun fact about Crossroads of Chaos, it also was the same set that we got Plague Spreader and we got Black Rose Dragon. Did I say BLS? Black Rose Dragon in this set. It was a really good set. Sea Village also came on this set, but nobody really looked at it because everyone's like, whoa, Black Rose and Plague Spreader, because zombies were a thing back in the day, like a real thing, like it's kind of coming back now, but it was like insanely all over the place. Then it has like Destiny Hero Zombies and all the Zombie Swans, all these fun, awesome decks. Okay, so another ulti is tuning. Once again, price point showing to be $13, mark price showing stabilization. First edition let you play is $22. Now you can go, wait a minute, V, there's another deck coming out in the future, there's speculation. I get that. Tuning has always had speculation, though. When has tuning not had speculation? Whenever you went to somebody and goes, man, I think tuning's trash, they'll go, but wait a minute, it could be good in the future. This card has always had speculation, and I think it will always continue to have speculation. Current price point is around $22 for this card, though. Like, come on, man. You can't speculate that hard. Even cards like Glow Bulb, which has an ulti printing, came out in Starstrike Blast, the gold set that at the time. The reason I think I like Starstrike Blast so much now, more than when it came out, because when it came out, it was pretty trash. It had a couple of good cards, and that was it. It was really, really that much, like, it was just bad. And now looking at it now, you look at it and go, there's so many good cards. It's really weird, and it's really indicative the sets we're getting now, which you look at and go, this set only has 3 good cards. Yeah, bro, Starstrike Blast was this set. And then as time went on, that card was hard to get, so that card shot up in value, and that card's hard to get. Like, this is a set that had Vanity's Emptiness. This is a set that had, Drone Lockbird, Glow Bulb. Like, this set had a lot of other lit stuff. But look at the market price, $52. Price just going up a little bit higher in value, and then kind of got bought out. $54 is over here. After that, it goes almost to $60. There's Italian one for $65. The cards will be hitting roughly around $70s after that for a while, and it bombs out at $75 for Glow Bulb. Mind you, this card sees 0, count them, 0 meta play. 0. Glow Bulb sees much meta play as Wabaku. But this card is so much money. And the reason why, once again, ultis will get harder to find, just like Ghost Rares will. But unlike Ghost Rares, most ultis that have been a staple in the past for a lot of these decks, or are part of a theme that's well liked, is going to maintain price, as we see in Glow Bulb. Another card that's ulti that's really good, that's actually kind of cheap, is Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. I always say orgasm. I don't question it. While this card faces up in the field, level 6 or higher, special on monsters cannot attack or activate their effects. Price tag showing stabilization. Market price showing to be about 4.5. Looking at it, it's $4. $4. See, we have first edition. First edition is $5. I'm not saying this card's amazing today. Of course not. Why not in the future, though? And if this card is amazing in the future, what do you think is the one that's going to get bought out? The correct answer is the ulti. The ulti is going to get bought out. So, yeah, it's really interesting to look at right now. Once again, this card has seen almost no play, but every now and then in meta, it will see some side deck play. I don't know, it's an interesting card. Another card which is secret rare, Chaos Master, has only a solo printing and raging battle. Card's not as good in price trend showing stabilization. When you look at it over here, it's roughly around $8. Lightly played, same thing, well, $9 for a Chaos Master. Just want to give you a heads up on a card that has a secret rare that is a solo printing in one set. I always like to really point things out, because if this card was to ever see any kind of play, what's the price on a card that came out in Raging Battle? Ironically, same size as Black Wings. that's gonna show any kind of play. You know, that will show any kind of play within the meta or speculation of play, which is a huge thing now with Yu-Gi-Oh. I know back in the day, we used to go, well, show me play and I'll show you some value. Now show me some possible play that the Japanese are debating on using, and this card's going money time, just reeking the money. That's what's happening with a lot of the meta right now. Another card is Lightning Chidori, ultimate rare, price point showing stabilization, market price going to be around $5, and you know what? It's around $6. First version of this card is going to run you a little bit more. It's going to be roughly around $12. Double in value. Double in value. That little one first edition stamp, 100% increase in value from 6 to 12. And this card actually might have play because of Harpies. Let's be honest with you. If we're going to be real with ourselves, if we're going to dig deep and be honest, I'm a huge Harpy fan. This hurts to say, so I'm going to say it once. Harpy's probably not going to be as good in the meta at all, unless Konami has a TCG exclusive, which makes Harpies amazing. That's the only thing we can hope for, because what we know, it's not good. Hopefully, it'll be good in the meta with a TCG exclusive, and if that's the case, maybe Lightning Chidori may or may not, might slightly, possibly one day could be see play. But because of that, for first edition version of this card, it's $12. Once again, market price going to be about $5. Another card is Spell Absorption. Each time a spell is activated, increase life points this card by 500. I'm speculating hard on this card because I just love this card ultimate. It just looks really pretty. Market price going to be about $7. Price trend showing stabilization. And when we look for a lightly played, it's roughly around $4. It's not like a lot for lightly played. Unlimited. First edition, it's going to run about 10. Once again, double in price for the card. Not only that, but when's the last time Konami did like a life gain deck? Like we had like bad reactions to Mochi, but it'd be really cool. Konami made like a deck whose archetype is basically based around, hey, I'm gonna gain 50,000 life. Imagine being a striker player and playing against a guy who has like 50,000 life. You're sitting there with like 8, and next turn it just doubles to like 150,000, and you're like, oh god, I could only do so much damage. And they're like, oh, that's cool. Next time I'm gonna go 300,000. Like it'd be really cool. It'll be a weird win con. Because basically what you're saying is, no matter how much damage you do to my face, I'm just going to gain so much more life. I'm not sure if there's any kind of weird way I mean, you probably have to deck them out. You probably have to make like a 60 card variant. It'd be one of those weird games where you just sit there and get your opponent. You're like, we're just playing one game. And in this one game, I'm going to gain like 1,000,000 life. And you're going to smack me with 3,000. Ooh. 30,000? Watch out. It'd be really cool to see. I don't know. Maybe that's just me thinking about weird things Konami could do to this game. Another card is Side Blocker, came out Suncheck Blast, once again. Market price going to be $5. Price trend showing it going down in value. First edition lightly played, it's only $4. Now, this card did get reprinted in like Battle Pack Upper Dawn and Upper Dawn again as a Star 4 rare, but I'm not even joking you. This card, if you look at its history, it's had weird spikes because this card has been like a great option as a side deck card in a much slower format. Right now, it's probably not used at all. Nobody's looking at it, so it's a good card to pick up right now. Once again, this card in a super slow format is king. Not long ago, people were citing like Prohibition. Remember that? That was the thing? Prohibition? This is basically like Prohibition. Up next, Rescue Cat. Another card that, okay, besides talking about this one, the commons are roughly around like $4. The Ultra Rares are like $5. Basically, Rescue Cat's worth money. $3 for unlimited lightly play from its original print, which came out in Flaming Eternity Hero Players. It's just, you know, and then let's see, with first edition, it's like almost same thing, like $3.60. It's just, I just want to bring it to your attention because we look through your quarter box and you see Rescue Cat, you might want to grab it out and put it aside. It's like fucking $3. Another card is Penalty Game. I actually have this in my dollar bind. I gotta grab this. Price is suddenly going down in value and then stabilizing afterwards. Well, market price is $5 for Ultimate Rare. Yeah, lightly played $11 for a Penalty Game. Another first edition version of this card is $22, lightly played for Penalty Game. If you guys don't know what this card is, it says right there, when your opponent has 4 more cards in his hand, select one card, activate the following effect. Your opponent cannot draw during his next draw phase. Your opponent cannot activate any spells or trap cards during his turn. I don't know, it's a nifty card. Non-searchable though. I mean, if it was searchable, kind of cool. If it's a Forbidden Penalty Game, that'd be, you know, maybe you could play some other. I don't know. It doesn't merit this price point. But it doesn't matter. It's ultimate rare. And this is one thing I'm trying to drive home in this video to you. Ghost rares are roller coasters. Secret rares, if they show a chance of meta as a solo printing, they're going to hit some dumb numbers. But currently, a lot of them are really cheap right now because the meta is so vast. Ultis they just don't care. Looking at the cards like Penalty Game, that's increased in value so high. Another card came out, Power of the Duelist, is Elemental Hero Dark Neos. Market price was $60, and to be honest with you, this card was $60 for a good amount of time. Now the new price is $130. After this one sells, it's $150 with $3.99 shipping. Don't forget the shipping. Listen, another card, ulti, higher value. We could blame hero players. I'm gonna be lazy, and I'm just gonna blame hero players. But yeah, it has no, like, if someone goes, well, V, actually there's a combo that's a card. Shut up. No, it doesn't. It's just insanely overpriced because it says this right here. It says this. It's not even elemental. It just says hero, because hero players are starting to go into like other facets of heroism. Another card is Neospatial Aqua Dolphin. This actually kind of sees play. Well, kind of saw play. I mean, unless Goki's going to be Gumblock Gokis. For the most part, we're not going to really see Gokis around anymore. I'm dead serious, by the way. Look at Neospatial Aqua Dolphin, a card that was kind of, sort of, possibly was used. Not really is used as much. With a market price of $16. It's no longer that. It's about $68 for an ulti Aqua Dolphin. Another card is Psychic Shockwave. Once again, a secret rare, solo printing, extreme victories. This is a pretty good card that literally has a solo printing and it's dirt cheap right now. Market price should be in about $4.77. Price trend showing stabilization. First edition near mint, $4. It's actually lower than its actual market price. Really good secret rare to pick up right now because it has a solo printing. Amazing. Konami has reprinted this. TG Wonder Magician. So everyone had TG Wonder Magician craze. Everyone was going crazy about this. Then we get a reprint of this card. I think as a secret rare, as an ultra rare, we got a reprint of TG Wonder Magician, and everyone's like, whew. All right, when Kriston, whatever his name, comes out, I'll have my TG Wonder Magician. I'll have to pay crazy numbers. Well, for those who held the ultis, you would think they lost value. You'd be wrong. Market price on about $18. Price is going down in value. Lightly Played is $17, sure. But the majority of players buy first edition Lightly Played or first edition mint, and it's $20. Once again, higher than its market price. This card's still worth money. Price trends, you lied to me. Unless you're talking about Unlimited Lightly Played, which went down, what, $1? It just, like I said, it's these weird ultis that are just doing weird things in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Go to your dollar binder and grab those ultis. On the card, is Mystic Piper. This card's actually really good. Price trend showing stabilization. This card's always had a weird kind of up and down play in the meta. Market price want to be about $10.43, and it's actually $8 for Mystic Piper because it's seeing no play in the meta or no possibility of future play in the meta, also known as hype. Scrap Orthros came out streaming victory. Scraps have gotten recent hype and support. Price trends going up. Market price trying to be about $6. Unlimited Lightly Played $8. First edition is $10. I just want to point something out. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, even though I'm going to do it right now because Bam V got it right here. Me and my buddy Jeff Hicks. Scraps real quickly. After I came back from Nationals, like the first video I uploaded, Yu-Gi-Oh! Wise, post Nationals, was telling you guys to get Scraps. In fact, a majority of the videos is me looking around scrap cards going, that's a good card. Orthros. Twin Dragon, maybe. I don't think so. I think Scrap Dragon would be the better selection, because Scrap Dragon Ultimate Rare is his money. It didn't get reprinted in Legendary Hero decks, so you would think it went down in value, but you'd be wrong. Price is showing to be about $9. First edition Lightly Played's $18. Like, this is what I'm saying about Scraps. Scrap Dragon doesn't care. Yeah, you're gonna make it as a common ultra rare, whatever the hell. It doesn't matter. As long as it's an ulti version of the card, that is the highest version. If there's a secret rare, it's one under the ulti, and if it's a ghost rare, well, how the hell you still got that? They don't make those anymore. Witch of the Black Rose on the ulti came out in Absolute Power Force. Market price is going to be about $4. Once again, it's $5 over here, almost $5 on limits. First edition's a penny more. And yeah, this is the now, this is another card that doesn't look good, but has a possibility of being good, and that's all ulti needs in order to be crazy high in value. Now, the ulti was Battle Fader. I told you about this a while ago. I said, hey guys, Battle Fader would be pretty cool in Karibo. I'm just letting you know I'm an R9 myself, so I'll place it at ulti Battle Faders. I think I paid like $3 for ulti place it at Battle Faders each. Market price showing to be about $9. Price trend showing stabilization. We're looking over here on limits about 7s. So on limits under, first editions are going to be roughly around $8 almost. So almost near the market price range as well. Listen, you can do whatever you want to do, and you can say whatever you want to say. I'm telling you right now, I have like 2 playsets of a Battle Fader. I sold my original playset to recoup what I paid for my overall 9 version of Battle Fader. I'm telling you right now, and yeah, it actually made a lot more than that, but I still have 2 places of Battle Fader, one in German, and not trying to show off. I'm just trying to explain to you guys what I did. I bought a playset, it went high in value. I sold a playset that easily recouped my initial investment plus a little more, and I have 2 playsets, one for myself to play, one to trade. I just didn't get rid of any of them. I just decided to keep them. But yeah, Battlefield is still a good card, and it's still relatively inexpensive right now compared to other ultis that we don't know why they have such high value, like Penalty Game. Battlefield is a good card still, and I wouldn't be surprised if this card sees play in the future. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's a phenomenal card. So Scarecrow is also another phenomenal card as well. The only difference is Battlefield came out ulti. Sorry, so Scarecrow. Also, it came out ulti, comes out as level 1. You make Link career board with it. It's still a really cool play. I just, it's whatever is what it is. Another thing is Ceremonial Token came out in absolute power force, showing stabilization. Yeah. Ceremonial Token's like $7, so some scrub has this. You get this a $7 card. Another card is Kickfire. I talked about this a while ago. All I want to say is Kickfire is a great card. Came out Cosmo Blazer, the secret rare that's literally worth 72 cents. As a solo print secret rare. First editions are $2 for Kickfire. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think this card's going to be good anytime soon. But what I will say is I wouldn't be surprised if Konami somehow makes some kind of weird, like, FTK with Kickfire in the future. It wouldn't faze me whatsoever. I already RR9 this, give you a little heads up, so you want to get it. Also get first edition, unlimited, or worth less. First editions are worth more, as we've seen with the Ultimate Rares. We most likely will see also the same with Secret Rares. I would highly recommend you getting Kickfire. It's just a card. It's just a dollar card. Who cares? Up next is Skill Drain, another card that's still worth money. We'll go all the way down to the lowest inexpensive Skill Drain, which is Starfoil? Gold Series Comics more sense. Gold Series Comics Skill Drains are like $7. Skill Drain from Dark Relations 1, moderately played is $6. Skill Drain from Original Print, heavily played is $5. Unlimited, by the way. Yes, anything that says Skill Drain in a quarter box is worth money. Get your damn Skill Drains. It's worth dough. Get it and just sell it on TCG. I just want to point this out real quickly. Cyber Emergency is now a new high of $19, soon to be $20. Number 75 Bamboozling is $20. Listen, there's a content creator who said Bamboozling, number 86 Rigamignon. That whole little deck is gonna be a good playable deck. The number 86. Okay, I get it. I think I said it right. I just want to really touch on this real quickly. It's not. You're gonna lose. You build this deck, you're going to lose. You're going to lose to the guy holding Infinite Permanence. You're going to lose to the guy holding, I don't know, anything that's hand trap relevant. Effect Veil is making its way back into the hand trap. Effect Veil is going to stop you. And the minute you lose, because your deck's built around doing one thing, getting this one guy out, you're going to lose. It's that simple. And I feel like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are very confused about this. Let me fix your confusion. You activate Bamboozling, I veil you, you end your turn, I go and I murder you. Like, that's what every Yu-Gi-Oh player is going to do. Every Yu-Gi-Oh player is going to do this. So if you do have this card, sell it and make your money. Don't be stupid. Now, that same content creator also said something about, what was it, Bingo Machine Go-Go. It wasn't just Bingo Machine Go-Go. It was in that set, though. There was a certain card they were promoting in that set as well, and... No, not this card. Even though this card did hit some dumb numbers. This card is still pretty expensive. Oh, yeah. Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon or Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon? They're like, that card's going to be good. It'll make the deck good. This card spiked up in value. I just sat there, told you to sell it. Hopefully you did. For those who didn't, the card's currently worth $10. It's still worth money. Just sees no play. In fact, if you will go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Regions with this, you're basically the guy walking around that's giving out buys. And I would love to play you round one. Up next, guys, can we talk about Dragon Rules real quickly? And the fact that Dragon Rules are dirt cheap. They're like $2. Some of them are $3. Most of them are $2 for Secret Dragon Rulers. Now, the original rares are roughly around like $1 to $2 as well. But in Japan, where like Tempest came back, I would love to see the Japanese market when Tempest came to one off the ban list. The hype alone would have made the secret version of Tempest. If they came out secret rare, I believe they came out prismatic. I could be wrong. Anyway, no super rare, whatever. Go high. Imagine here in the TCG, if any of these fucking Dragon Rules, God forbid this happens because these cards are busted, but any of these Dragon Rules came back to 1. How much do you think a Tempest would be secret rare if it was to come to 1 today? How many of these cards are in the dollar binder? Okay, then. Get searching. My last card to talk about is Retort. So, Sky Strikers are off the ban list. They're never really on the ban list, but they're off the ban list chopping block, I guess I want to say. We still have 2 months for the deck to, be back on the ban list because it's going to get hit in 2 months. If it doesn't get hit in 2 months, just Konami, what are you doing? Have you read your cards you're selling to us? You're going to want to read some of these. But if it does come, if it's whatever... this is a good card, Retort. And I wouldn't be surprised if this card starts making side deck play in Strikers. Let me explain it to you like this one. You're a striker player. You lose game 1. Game 2, you get to go first. You slide in 3 retorts. You go first. You engage, do your full move. You set down a retort. Your opponent starts his turn off. They play engage. Well, if you activate retort, here's what happens. You negate their engage, and then you search your deck for engage, and you add it to your hand. So for this one card, you negated their startup card, and you search for it. Pretty good. I just like this card a lot. I think it's a really good card. When your opponent activates a spell trap card, negate the same name as one in your graveyard, negate it, destroy it, and then you can add that card from your deck to your hand. Engage market price is going to be about almost $4. Unlimited is about $3. And the first edition version of Engage, I'm going to guess a little bit harder to find. This one's $340. There's only one of these left. There's one for $350, one for $3. They're about $4 though. They're relatively cheap, and they only came out in Abyss Rising. Once again, only came out in Abyss Rising. Same set as the Mermail's Abyss Lantern and all that jazz. So it's up to you if you want to grab this card. But I have about 6 of these. One first edition, one unlimited that I just randomly found on my own dollar binder that I just put that aside. So yeah, guys, that's the market watch. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. Once again, OTs have a lot of weird value. Ghost Rare, it's roller coaster, and secrets are just not being looked at until there's any kind of hype and speculation. Then they hit some really stupid numbers. That's basically what I'm trying to show you overall on this market watch. I also explained to you that my market watch videos are not hard to do. They're very easy to do, and I think a lot of other content creators out there that are doing content should probably check this out. Try doing market watches. They're pretty fun to do. You get to talk about cards in Yu-Gi-Oh. You get to talk about literally Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This is very simple, and it's really fun to do. Or you can do your own other kind of content. Another thing is, there was a rumor going around, well, while this is an old one, but people were saying how there's too many content creators doing market watches. It's like, there's like 5 of us. Unless you're fucking high, you know, you could count on one hand the amount of market watch content creators, as opposed to people doing deck profiles, as opposed to people talking about older Yu-Gi-Oh cards back in the day, well, old archetypes in their videos. There's tons of those. There's tons of this going around. I think, you know, why not add more to it? It's up to you guys. You can do it. You don't want to do it. It doesn't matter. I am the best market watch content creator out there. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. Hit the like button and comment below. I would love to read all your comments. Have a good one, guys.